How you guys doing there? This is Swan from Swannsfoodchaos. Very glad you guys are all here for my first video. So what is this channel all about? It's about cooking foods from different parts of the world. And also we're going to check out different snacks from around the world also and give those snacks reviews. So I'm Swan. I've been around the world many times. I've been to the Philippines, Thailand, Bangkok. I've been to Ukraine, Holland, everywhere, Mexico. So in my time to travel, I like to have the food from the streets, the real food, not the stuff in the nice restaurants, but the food stuff. So from the real source, the streets. So this is what my channel is all about. I'll teach you guys how to make certain foods from certain parts of the world. So today we're going to try lumpia. So what is lumpia? Lumpia is a Philippine egg roll. And today it's going to be the pork and beef lumpia. So if you guys can't eat pork, I understand. If you can't eat beef, I understand that too. But for those of you that can, stay tuned. We're going to start off really quick and get right into it to make us some pork and beef lumpia. Okay, so we got the meat all mixed in, right? So what I did when you guys weren't looking, I put the lettuce and I put the carrots in there. Excuse me, the cabbage and the carrots in there. So the cabbage, I put about half a cup of cabbage in here. So that's see the coloring here of the cabbage? It looks really nice like that. That's why I did that. I haven't mixed it all the way up yet, but I wanted to show you what it looks like when you're halfway through the mixing and stuff. And now also what I did, I put in some carrots here also. Shredded carrots are the best, you guys. It's already shredded. The work's really been done for you. About half a cup is good as well. I put the carrots in there as well too. So if you see the carrots here again, see the little coloring in there? This makes the lumpia look nice because when you open the lumpia up, you break it in half, you want to see some of the carrots. You want to see some of the cabbage in there. You want to smell the nice garlic and pepper coming out of there. This is why I do the different colors of the carrots and the cabbage, you know. In 1 minute too, we'll add the onion as well. But this is why I do this, because it's the color. It's also the look of the lumpia, right? It should look good. It should look even kind of healthy too, right? I know it's pork and beef, but still, carrots, cabbage, onion, it looks good. So that's why I do this. So again, you mix it up. You mix it, guys. Don't be shy. Get your hands on this meat here because you want to mix up the pork and the beef together because those two taste so well together. And then you got to figure out too the garlic in there and the pepper in there. It just tastes so good. And then on top of that, the carrots and the cabbage and onion and an egg. Oh my gosh, it's just a great mix. Alright guys, now here comes the onion. I like the onion because it kind of finalizes the lumpia recipe for you. So now we have what? We have our half a pound of pork, pound of beef, about a quarter spoon of pepper, quarter spoon of the garlic. We have our good old half cup of the great carrots here, half cup of the cabbage, and now we have the onions, and now we're going to mix it all up, okay? So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. We'll come back and look at the wrapping, how that works, okay? Thank you. Hang in there. All right, now the work really begins. I know the beef and the pork, all that stuff, mixing it together, that's a lot of work. But here's where the real work begins, making the lumpia. So every time I get the lumpia wrappers, here they are. They're very thin. Remember when you go to the grocery store, you get those little bags to put your stuff into? It's the same concept here. They're so hard to peel off. It just takes time, and pretty soon you'll learn a few tricks on how to do it. Me, I like the edges to be dry, then I kind of peel it away, and so it looks like this. This is one actual lumpia wrapper, very thin, almost like, almost see-through almost, you know? But that's how it looks like, okay? So remember what I told you about the second egg? This is our second egg. This is our glue for the whole process. So we're gonna crack it here, put it right here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna mix it together like so. So this is our glue. Nice mixed egg there, right? Okay guys, so we have our lumpia wrapper. Take a little handful of meat, not much, like so, okay? You wanna put it here, get it close up here. Put it here in the lumpia wrapper itself. And what you're looking for, guys, in each one, especially it's for the holidays, if you're doing a holiday type deal here, make sure your cabbage shows, you have carrots in there as well. Even some little spots of pepper and the garlic in there. And each one, it just smells so good. This is a great way to how lumpia should look before you start to wrap it. Now, many people wrap lumpia many different ways, okay? I have my way. pretty soon you're gonna have your way. But this is how I do it, okay? So I put like this. Then over here, 1. See? I let it go like this. I stop there, right? Then I tuck in this little guy here, and I make sure it goes past this line here almost, like a little line I have in my head. This little wing here goes in here, and again, like so, like that, right? Then you wrap. You just wrap it. And you wrap it, and you wrap it, and you wrap it, and you wrap it, and you wrap it. And then what do? You put your glue on. Little finger in there. The egg is your glue. Like so. And this here is a beautiful lumpia ready to go into the pan. Okay, so what I did a little test piece of lumpia wrapper to make sure it's ready. So what we do, we're going to add a lumpia in there. See what it goes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now what we're shooting for is about 3 to 4 minutes per side, and we'll see what happens. This is a perfect temperature here. So if we come down here to the oven, we will see that I am on about a medium-high level here. You can see right here. That's about where you want it. Not all the way high, but close to it though, close to it. And here we go back up again. Let's look at what's going on here. This is perfect. This is a perfect start to the lumpia. This is going to be so good. Yes, it's a lot of oil, you guys. I understand that, but watch how I strain everything out. And also to remember, when you're making lumpia, you're not really on the health path for this for this snack here. It just isn't a very healthy food, but it just tastes good. And sometimes you have to cheat the system, right? Sometimes you got to take a break from the salad and the organic stuff and just try this out sometimes to get a little break from the everyday routine. Okay, we'll come back in a minute. Okay, this is about halfway through, about 4 minutes. See how it started to get brown there? That's what you want. And the noise you're hearing, that's from the beautiful meat and vegetables cooking together. But this is perfect. This is going to be such a great batch. Almost through, halfway through. Let's see. This is the second batch I'm making. So you see there's much more lumpia in there, maybe 15 pieces. So I cooked them a little bit longer because the first batch was only 6 pieces. So I knew that those would be cooked thoroughly. But you have to make sure the more lumpia you add, the more you should add more time to cooking, because sometimes they get on top of each other, you know. So you got to make sure they come out just perfect for you. These look really beautiful though. This is going to be a really good batch. Okay, now this is what I do. I call it my double strain system. So first of all, I strain them in this this strainer here for maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them right into this paper towel here to strain them again. Remember, you know, it's not the most healthiest snack. It tastes really good, but the more you can make it healthy by straining out the oils, the better off you'll be, of course, and your guests will be too as well. But we're almost done, you guys, so hang in there, okay? Okay, now they're straining again. This is the second strain they're going to go through because you want to get all the oil out as much as you can, and maybe some light patting down as well, but we're almost there. All right, so here's our finished product, our great lumpia with more lumpia. But you see, when you have guests over, say Thanksgiving or Christmas, you kind of want to pose your lumpia this way so they can see how nice it looks. Nice clean plate, lumpia's there. This is a very nice sauce. It's really like a plum sauce. It's got like a little taste of plum in there, some basic sugars. Also a little bit of a twing, a little bit of a sour taste to it as well. It has kind of everything in one. The taste of the sauce goes well against the taste of the lumpia. It's a perfect combination. So this is the finished product. This is your lumpia. Anybody can do this if you get the time and the patience. You're good to go. So enjoy this Philippine lumpia because it's one of my favorites. All right.